Hey everybody, and welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. Last episode, we got started on our journey, and in this episode, we're gonna keep going. I made my way back to Rhydian, and just got here already, so you guys didn't have to watch me come back here. And since we're here, we're gonna go straight to the left and up here, and we're gonna grab ourselves a item right over here, and it's a potion. So we already got like 3 potions. And we're pretty stacked right now with healing items, so we're gonna be okay. To our left here, we'll go up. And by the way, I grinded, I think, 2 levels in between episodes, so my score was a little stronger. And on the left, see blue again. Hey, Polly. We're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. Probably don't even have any badges. Guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? So this is an optional Pokemon battle that you could have with Blue, like almost immediately after fighting him. He has a Pidgey with his Bulbasaur now, and it's a level 9. I trained David up to level 9 also, so I could have a better chance at fighting him. Because right now, I'm at a disadvantage. He has one more Pokemon than I do. Let's see if I can beat him. The damage doesn't look too great. He's doing quite a bit. He just did 6. And David does have a lot of health, so I think I'll be fine. As long as this next one, he doesn't critical. Okay, hit him one more time here. Heal. Oh, he's going for Sand Attack. So Sand Attack, like it said right there, made my accuracy go down. So I have a chance of missing my bubbles now. And since I'm going to be fighting Bulbasaur next, I'm going to be using Tackle, so he does more damage. Because if you use a move that's weak against a Pokemon's type, it does less damage. So with Tackle's already 5 less accuracy than Bubble, it might make it worse. Oh, and we just got Withdrawal. That increases our defense when we use it. Okay. I'm going to risk it for the Biscuit and just not heal and go for the Tackle. Okay, he only did 3. And there's the Sand Attack already doing its work. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we're doing alright damage to him. We're gonna do the healing, we're gonna use the crap load of potions I already have. And so hopefully we don't miss too many tackles. Bulbasaur unfortunately is faster than us. It's not too unrealistic. Squirtle and his family are pretty slow. Back down to yellow. Yeah, that one Sand Attack was enough to just screw me over. So I'm going to Tail Whip him. Oh, even the Tail Whip is missing. And that's, I believe, is 100 base accuracy. Yikes. He is kicking my butt. Okay, finally. One of my Tail Whips worked. Alright, I'm going to use another one of potions. Hopefully it'll work out. Okay, tackle him. Oh, great. Okay, good. One of his tackles missed. And that Tail Whip, if we can get this one more tackle with that Tail Whip, we'll kick him out. Oh, okay. One Sand Attack. Accuracy lowering moves can be super annoying, as you can tell. Like, I've missed, I think, at least 8 tackles, maybe even more, just from that one Sand Attack. But there we go. We beat the Bulbasaur. And we beat Blue. Aw, you just lucked out. No, my potions are what helped. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. Should quit dawdling and get them to move on. Yeah, even though he's a jerk, he's right. We do need to get our Pokemon gym badges. And right now, the game's kind of saying like, oh, you need to fill out your Pokedex. Pokedex is completely optional. You don't have to fill it out at all. You can just go fight the gym battles, or fight the gyms I mean, and just go to the Pokemon League and then you're done with the game. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to try and catch every Pokemon. I'm just going to play through the game. And right here is a Pokemon Center. You can heal your Pokemon for free. Their HP and their PP up all the way. And I think that's what we got left with Rhydian done. We got the optional trainer battle, so I'm just gonna go up and go out of Rhydian City. There's this old man here, just try to walk past him. Well, now I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Oh, so you're working on your Pokedex. Now let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I had better show you then. So, yeah. We had a tutorial of getting a Pokemon. And he's gonna do this very slowly. And I don't know if he actually fails or not. But I'm gonna go in more depth on how catching a Pokemon works after this is done. Oh, you actually caught him. I'm thinking of Pokemon Yellow. I think that one is the one where he actually fails catching him. Adjust my seat. Probably made a crap ton of noise because I kicked my desk. Okay, there. Now tell me that was educational, was it not? And here, take this too. And I gotta teach you TV. There's something you don't understand, watch that. We'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. So, you know, the funny thing about that, I think this only showed up in Fire Red and Leaf Green. And it's like a whole thing in it where it shows you like little episodes pretty much of how to be a Pokemon trainer and teaches you everything. I've never personally watched all of it, but it is interesting. If you ever do play this game and you're just like played it multiple times, I would suggest just checking it out because I thought it was pretty interesting when I watched it. And now that we're done talking about that, we're in Viridian Forest. This is a halfway point between Viridian Forest and the next city. And a lot of Pokemon here are bug Pokemon. This is Caterpie. It's a pure bug type. When it evolves, it becomes a bug flying type. It's an okay Pokemon. I think it's better in the later generations, the later Pokemon games. I think in Fire Red and Leaf Green and the earlier games, I think Caterpie's okay. But if you were to catch it in the later games, I would suggest it. This one, I'd say pass on it. But if you would go for it, I wouldn't, I wouldn't judge you for that. Because I have used Caterpie before in Fire Red, and I did like using him. It just, very late in the game, he just becomes really, really weak and pretty unusable. It just becomes one shot by a lot of things. Let's see, another Caterpie. I'm gonna run away from this. That's another option that you can do with wild Pokemon battles and only wild Pokemon battles, is run away. You can't run away from a Pokemon trainer battle. You're forced into those and you have to finish those or lose. And we got a Weedle here. It's a bug poison type, and it stays bug poison throughout all of its evolutions. I think I would suggest Weedle over Caterpie because of that poison. You could set up with Weedle and poison your enemies and just whittle them down. So yeah, I would prefer Weedle over Caterpie any day. Especially in the later generations. It gets better moves, and there are newer generations where they have Mega Evolutions, which I'm not going to get into because it's a different game. But yeah, definitely would go for a Weedle over a Caterpie. And there is one more Pokemon in here, and I doubt we're going to find because it is a rare encounter. But when it shows up, I will talk about it. Pokeball. I'm going to try not to fight all the trainers here, because I don't want to over-level. Squirtle's already level 11, and I think the highest level for the first gym is 13. So I'm going to try not to get too over-leveled. So if I can skip a trainer, I'm going to skip a trainer. I'll fight this guy, since he's the first one. Hey, you have Pokemon, come on. Let's battle him. So, since we're in forest and there's a lot of bug Pokemon, there's going to be a lot of bug catchers. And level 6 Weedle. Hopefully don't get unlucky and he poisons us. Poison, I guess I'll talk about that since probably going to get poisoned here. Oh, I got lucky. poison, you take damage every end of your turn, and it takes a little bit off of you. There's two stages of poisoning. There's your poison and then badly poisoned. Badly poisoned this early on in the game, we're not going to encounter it, but when we do, it eventually will take you out. Poison, it'll take a little chunk out of you. Badly poisoned, it'll take a little chunk at the beginning. Then the next round, take a little bit more. Next round, even more. Next round, more. And then eventually, it'll do so much damage, even if you're full health, it'll take you out. But like I said, we're not going to get encountered with that for, at least not for a while. So I think we're good with that. No, Weed on Caterpie went down pretty easily. Like Pokemon, these earlier ones, they're not too great. So if you're setting up your team, probably go for like a Pidgey or some of the earlier Pokemon. We didn't encounter them, but in the first route, there's Pidgey and Rattata. And in that grass next to Blue, there's Spearow, Mankey, and I think Pidgey is there in there too. So out of all those Pokemon, I think they're a lot better than what you encounter in here. So if you were going to add more to your team, I would suggest one of those. Yeah, we're about like 75% of the way. Oh, and a Kakuna. This is the evolved form of a Weedle. Wild Kakunas and the evolved form of Caterpie wild Metapods, all they use is Harden, so make sure you use like a special move on them or just run away from them. But if you can defeat them, they do give off a lot of experience this early on in the game. Alright, first cut of the wild battle. I'm definitely going to cut out those so they don't become too annoying. It doesn't slow down the Let's Play. Especially if it's nothing new. Now this guy is the only one I think that's required. Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? Why the rush? And since he's the last one, he has the toughest Pokemon. Oh wait. I'm thinking of a different game again. This guy has a level 9 Weedle. Okay, he might poison us here. Okay, we're getting really lucky here with the poison. Yeah, but... Ooh, critical, nice. So that was pretty easy. Hopefully we don't get poisoned here. Okay, good. 'Cause we're like right there to the next city. Yeah, we should level up off of this. At level 12, we're pretty beefy right now. I give you're good at this. Yep. I'm gonna be next Pokemon Master. Okay, and I think if you talk to... Nope, thinking of a different game again. There's so many Pokemon games that are in Kanto that I just... Everything gets mixed in together. It's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna heal up really quick. And then... I'm gonna go to the next gym. I don't think any of the people that you can talk to here in town really give you thing important. But you know what, actually, I am gonna go into the Pokemart because we didn't really explore the Pokemart in Rhydian City. So while we're in Pewter, let's see what's going on in here. So in this game, how shops work is every time you go into a new city, as long as it's something that's, you know, the next city, they'll have better items. And since we're in the second city, we're limited to Pokeballs, potions, antidotes, paralyzed heals, awakening, burn heal, escape ropes, and repel. Now I'll explain everything very easily and shortly. Repel, you don't run into Pokemon if you have it on, as long as you're a higher level than the wild Pokemon. Escape rope can escape dungeons like that. You don't have to go all the way back to the entrance. Burn heal, you heal burns. I don't think anything right now can burn us, so don't need those. Awakenings, there is something pretty soon, so if you want to grab like one or two, you can. And so that heals your Pokemon from sleep. Paralysis, heals Pokemon from paralysis. We will eventually, like the sleeping one, we're going to counter it soon. Antidote, we're just dealt with that. If you want, they're actually pretty cheap. I think they're the cheapest ones. If you want to grab like a couple of those. Potions, already know what those do. Heal 20, HP and Pokeball is what you use to capture Pokemon. I'm actually gonna buy 4 of these. And buy... We already got 2 antidotes. So I'm gonna buy 2 paralyzed heals. And... Awakening Burn, they're not really as common as paralysis and antidote, so I'm gonna leave those alone. Awakening, you could heal, the Pokemon can heal itself. Eventually, Burn, like I said, we're not gonna deal with it for a while, so I'm just gonna ignore it. And potions, we got 3, so I think we're good. So I think we're ready for the gym. I think our Squirtle is tough enough to kick some ass. So we're gonna go ahead and go here. I gotta love the Fire Red music. Very catchy. Alright. And this is a very short gym, so we're just gonna knock this out, and then that's gonna be the end of the episode. Stop right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. And we'll see about that. Our Squirtle, our water type, is pretty strong against this gym. Geodude is rock ground type, and Squirtle water is strong against both of those. So Bubble does ×4 damage to Geodudes and other Pokemon that are like him that are rock ground type. So yeah, that's why I was like, I don't really want to over level too much because Squirtle is gonna dominate this gym. And Sandshrew, just ground type, it's pretty fast and pretty strong physically. So I think this is probably the only Pokemon in this gym that I would be kind of worried about. Oh, we saw the secondary effect of Bubble, which lowers speed sometimes, which is actually pretty good. But since we're already faster than Sandshrew, it doesn't really matter. And that Defense Curl raises defense, but we're using Bubble, which is a special. So it doesn't really matter. Alright, level 13. Probably going to be level 14 at the end of this gym. Ooh, Water Gun. So that's just a better Bubble. It doesn't have the lowered speed effect, but it's twice as strong. So I think I'm going to get rid of Bubble. And there you go. When you learn new moves and you overwrite those moves, be careful because without a special NPC, they're gone. So pick carefully on what you want for your Pokemon. You only have 4. So here, I'm Brock, I'm Pewter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. Pokemon are all rock hard and have true grit and determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. And why do you have to say rock hard so many times? Oh, we got Brock. He has 2 Pokemon. He starts off with a Geodude. He's not too bad. I think he has Tackle and Rock Throw. The Rock Throw is probably the only thing that's really worrying if you have like a Charmander. Actually, one Pokemon that I missed that you could get an encounter, that area where Blue was at, you can get a Mankey. It's a fighting type. Fighting types are strong against Rock. Oh, it's actually level 14, so I didn't overlevel at all. Onix is really fast, so yeah, he's definitely gonna be faster than me. Fine, that's gonna do damage every turn, but it's not gonna do too much. And we one-shot him. So yeah, that was pretty easy. That was really easy. And Dave was level 14, almost 15 already. So yeah, we kind of started off pretty easy with Squirtle. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I confer on you this official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. Yeah, he only did 2 damage to me, so yeah, not too bad. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. Also enables use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. And I got some money for it. Wait, take this with you. Got TM39, which I think is Rock Tomb. Okay. So pretty much what he said was TMs, you can only use them once. So it's like when a Pokemon learns a move when they're leveling up, is just got that chance and that one chance only. Except for, you know, to remember moves, which I don't know if that's in this game. But anyway, TMs can use it once and once only, so be careful who you use it for. Make sure that Pokemon stays on your team and that move is good for them, and you don't want to use it for a different one. Alright, video's starting to become pretty long, and we went through Rhydian, we beat Blue again, we went through Viridian Forest, we conquered that, and we beat the gym also pretty easily. So yeah, I think that'll be it for this episode. So see you guys later, stay safe, and always be gaming.